What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to the channel. So today we're talking about an interesting topic. Does creatine work? There's a lot of products out there, a lot of people debating, is creatine good for you? Is there anything dangerous about taking creatine? Is it worth the benefits? What are the benefits? And does it work? So we're going to take a look at that today. So, creatine is something that, there's plenty of videos out there. What is creatine and things like that? And they're actually here on the channel, so make sure to check those out. But, creatine, I can say personally, quick and short, does it work? It does. It does work if used correctly. And for me personally, I've been taking creatine now for 3 to 4 years, and people tell me they think I'm on steroids. Well, technically creatine is not a steroid, but people out there will tell you, is it a steroid? Things like that. It isn't a steroid, but creatine does help you in terms of building muscle mass over a long period of time. So creatine is a product that I do recommend. And I'll show you guys videos here. I'll show you guys pictures throughout the video of my transformation before I took creatine and once I started and to where I'm at now. I can tell you, with a good diet, with a good training plan, with a good workout plan, and things like that, guys, check out the Patreon. Links in the description down below. That stuff helps you out. I'll tell you personally, it definitely helps. And the reason I say that is, when you're looking at a product like creatine, there's a lot of different things out there. And, a lot of people maybe get dissuaded to creatine because of just the plethora of products out there that are super expensive when they really don't need to be. And I think that's something that is kind of lost today with creatine, is people kind of just write it off as, it's not worth it, don't bother. But it does really make a difference. So, personally, I use C4 Ripped, the pre-workout that gives you the tingles, the tingle sensation. I really do enjoy that. But again, a lot of people don't like that. So it comes down to preference in terms of what you're really looking for. But personally, it definitely works. You have to take it daily, and you also have to take it for, some people say it takes about 2 weeks to fully get into your system. I would say even wait as far as a month to really see results. It does take that long, and if you take it every day, creatine is a really good product. I have to say, it does get expensive if you use the Ripped and things like that, but the basic creatine monohydrate also works really, really well and is something that I would definitely consider investing in. I think creatine, in all its different forms, does the same thing for you overall in terms of building muscle, but I definitely recommend creatine monohydrate and C4 Ripped. Again, a lot of it depends on what you want personally. There is some downsides to creatine, and we're going to talk about some of the benefits and the downsides. So the benefits include injury prevention, your ability to rehabilitate injuries and things like that, concussions and or spinal cord, neuroprotection, increased toleration of heavy training loads for athletes, and enhanced post-exercise recovery. Those are all pretty good benefits, I would say, right? But there is also, downsides to it. It does make you a little bit bloated. It does make you a little bit bloated, which is something that you have to consider. And it also does hurt your stomach. A lot of people's stomach can't really handle creatine. I'll say personally, I don't have the best stomach. And I do have to say, from taking creatine, I do have more stomach aches and things like that than I've ever had. So you really do have to be careful with that because it will break down your stomach liner and you can get ulcers and things like that. So you do have to be careful of that. But again, with the right amount of dosage, creatine, you will be okay for the most part. So again, I think creatine is something that you guys should all have, especially if you're working out consistently. It definitely helps with your recovery when you're working out and building up that muscle that we all want. That is something that a lot of us are aspiring to. And again, I'll show you guys pictures throughout the video of my progression. I definitely recommend creatine. It should definitely be a part of your daily content. Definitely start off with a very minimal amount and then work your way up over the years. I think that's something, looking back, I should have been a little bit better with the amount that I use because I do have a lot of creatine. and it's something that I'm not the biggest fan of. There is a good thing in terms of, let's say you go away on vacation and things like that and not taking it for a week or two. Isn't the worst thing in the world either. So, those are things that I definitely would say, every year, let's say in a 365-day year, maybe taking 40 to 50 days off a year off of creatine for, maybe a week or two straight isn't the worst thing in the world for your body, just to kind of detox. But other than that, I think it should be a part of your daily routine. It's going to be good for your muscles, and it's something I highly, highly, highly recommend for you guys out there. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content, want to see more videos like this. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.